Hello everyone! Kumusta? I hope that you are all well. Today I'm going to show you my two Rhynchostylis. I have repotted them a month ago and we will check on them if they are already growing new roots. But before that, I would like to show you what I did when I repotted them. And I have a video when I unboxed them. You can also check that out. I will put the link in the description. Here are the photos of the two Rhynchostylis more than a month ago. And on March 6, I decided to repot them. They have active root tips. Their roots were growing. I soaked them in plain water first before I remove the plastic pots. I am going to take the wrinkles out of their plastic baskets using this little pruner. I will also cut the dead roots, but first I am going to remove these metal wires from the basket. I have removed the metal wires from the plastic basket. I have also cut the two wires because they were stuck in the roots. I will now remove the plastic basket and I will cut this into pieces and I will try my very best not to damage the roots. I have successfully removed the plastic basket and that took me 15 minutes. All I need to do now is to remove the styrofoam and to cut the dead roots. And I am done with the first wrinkle, and as you can see, there are still lots of healthy roots and there are 4 active root tips. This is the second one, the red, and as you can see, the roots have circled the plastic pot. So this is a very challenging task, taking out this orchid and the roots from the pot. And there is only one active root tip and I don't want to damage that. And I have removed the plastic pot and this is a success again. I did not damage the active root tip. But I also did not cut away the brown roots because they are not papery thin and I'm not sure if they are still alive or not. And I'm also not sure if the roots are healthy because there are brown spots all over them. I have washed them and sprayed hydrogen peroxide and then I'll just let them dry before I repot them. I am going to repot this today and I wasn't able to do that yesterday after they dry out because I had to do something else. And I will place this in this plastic pot. This is a Cattleya pot that I bought and I have a video where I bought them. You can also check that out. I need to bend this one root here, so I'll wet this first. I only wet the root that I need to bend because I am not planning to water this orchid for a few days so that the wounds on the roots that I cut will heal first before I water this. I will bend this root now so that it will fit inside the pot. And there you go. The roots are nicely arranged inside the pot and I will now add the media and I will use charcoal and wood barks. I want to show you the roots again because the orchid sits pretty in the pot. I will now add the charcoal. And this is the size of the charcoal that I will use. And now I'm going to add wood barks on top. And this is the only size of wood barks that I have. And done with the first. I will do the same with this one. And I am done. I will wait for a few days before I water the two of them. Today is April 4, almost a month after I repotted these two. I first watered them on March 10 and I also fertilized them that day. I have a video how I fertilize my orchids. You can also check that out in the description. And on March 15, we transferred all of my orchids here. I have watered the two of them so that we can check their roots if they're still alive. This is the first one that we repotted. The newest leaf had grown and let's check the roots. The roots are branching out. We can see that there are tiny new roots. The previous active root tips have stopped growing, but let's check here. I will take out this wood bark here. This one is growing again, and the other one there. Look at these roots. It's so amazing that they are growing. I will return the wood bark that I took. And then we will check the other side. There is also one growing here. And I think there's also one here. There, and there's also one that's just started to peek out from the old root. We will also check the bottom of the pot. And we can see that the roots are still alive. And there is one new active root tip. I hope that you can see that. And that's the growth of this Rhynchostylis Spot. And now let's check the growth of this Rhynchostylis Red. It only had one active root tip before and there were brown roots and brown spots on the other roots. The newest leaf had grown but there were spots on it. And let's check the roots. It has the same color as before. There are brown roots, but there are also roots that turned green when I watered it. Now let's check that active root tip before. It stopped growing, but it's growing again. Look at that fat new root tip. We can also see the shape of that root tip before. They have the same shape. And there's nothing new on the other side. And the roots did not die. Let us check the bottom of this pot. There is nothing new growing here, but we can see the previous roots still the same. Good thing the previous roots did not die. Another successful repot. I also have a successful Cattleya repot, and I will include the link in the description. Please check that out. That's all for today. Thank you for watching. Maraming salamat. Paalam. See you in my next videos.